Hey guys, Pastor Chris here. I didn't realize I hit play. And welcome to another cool poolside chat. Every year, it seems I get this question last few years. Is it okay to celebrate Halloween? Should Christians celebrate Halloween? Should they speak out against Halloween? Are the people who speak out against Halloween just freaks? What should we do? I always like to tell the story of growing up. When I was growing up, my church, like a lot of churches in Alexandria, Virginia, and small town America, had haunted houses. We had zombies and we had ghosts and we scared each other. We got candy, we bobbed for apples. And I got to thinking, see, back then it was normal. But back then, 60s and 70s, church was also the center of the community. It was the center of community life. And even people who didn't go to church respected church and the God that was worshipped at church. And everyone knew that you honored God because God was there. So this is what it was like for me growing up. And as time went on, all of a sudden it became more Halloween's pagan origins, and we shouldn't celebrate evil. God says it's Jew evil, which is very true. But the Bible doesn't really speak to Halloween. So what many churches do today, and some of this in America, and what some of this has come from is a recognition that church and celebrating evil is certainly anathema to God. I mean, the Bible speaks so strongly against that, and we shouldn't encourage or represent that. Some of it comes from safety. You go to church, you have a harvest festival, and the candy and kids' safety and things like this. Now trunk or treat has become quite popular. But should Christians participate? And I'm going to answer it this way. Someone told me they look at Romans 14. Romans chapter 14 talks about strong Christians and weak Christians. And it means Christians who are established and strong in their faith should live a life that does nothing to upset other Christians. We should live in unity. And I think that's the best answer I can give. Do I like a good scare? Yeah, I do. Do I like the decorations that are out there with like the really creepy stuff? Absolutely, I do. But if somebody speaks out against it, God bless them. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to tell them they're wrong. I'm not going to tell them they're right. I'm going to tell them that I respect that. Are you celebrating Halloween? And if they go to a church harvest festival, more power to them. If they stay home, more power to them. If you want to go out there and trick or treat and go to a haunted house, more power to you. But I would caution you, don't, I won't say denigrate, but don't put down others, either because they do or don't celebrate Halloween. Because as Christians, our role is to live with unity within the faith. And don't worship the evil backgrounds that are there and are real. You know, don't go to fortune tellers. Don't conjure up spirits. Don't say spells. Don't try to light candles and curse somebody. Absolutely, you cannot do that. The Bible speaks really strongly against that. But dressing up, trick-or-treating, getting scared? I would say personal preference, but remember, worship God. And make sure you do everything you can to maintain unity within the body of Christ with other believers. So keep these questions coming. I love them. I am actually considering going as Beetlejuice this year. Kind of came upon me yesterday. You see, look. Ugh. Went back to work in the lab. And I think there's a Beetlejuice theme going on, so they didn't have a Beetlejuice. So I might be Beetlejuice. And as I dress up as Beetlejuice, if I do, I'm going to honor and glorify and proclaim the name of Christ to everyone I see. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. And let me know your questions. Keep them coming. Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble at FL Compass Church. And two things. Remember, Saturday we're going through Nahum, which might be really very appropriate this time. And I forgot what the second thing was. So, have a great week. We'll see you Saturday.